had good success in reversing the complications of diabetes, there was still one more thing that should have been before all of the other principles I was teaching. Also, birthdays are good for you. Jerry just reminded us of that. The more you have, the longer you live, right? You missed that. But at any rate, I'm going to do as Jerry did. Now, music is the other hat that I wear, and I love being here at Kappa because I know there's some gorgeous voices out there. So Ladiva and Ira taught me that, as Jerry already rehearsed us, washing your hands to the chorus of Happy Birthday twice. That is the appropriate amount of time, rather than just putting your hand under a little trickle of water and then calling it a day. But the friction helps, the warmer the water, the lather from the soap, all help. So we're going to sing Happy Birthday twice, but the words will be Happy Birthday to me, Happy Birthday to me, Happy Birthday to me, I'm becoming germ-free. So we're going to do it twice. And I want to hear the sopranos, the altos, tenors, and basses, because what better place to do it than Kappa, where they have beautiful voices. All right, can we do it together? Happy birthday to me. I don't hear you. Happy birthday. Come on, do your hands. To me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. One more time. Come on, wash your hands. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. I'm becoming germ-free. Wash your hands.
We have a bunch of singers here. That's wonderful. Thank you. What I'd like to say at this point, we all know that the first line of defense against getting sick and making other people sick is to wash your hands. And 4 years ago, when I developed this concept and I wrote the lyrics to this song, it all came about because of a death in my family. I lost a very dear, close relative, a cousin of mine, who helped me and given me inspiration and influenced me, and really made it possible for me to understand what it took to get good grades, what it took to stay focused. So when she passed, I felt that I needed to do something in her honor. Her name was Harwita Archie Shannon. So I wrote this song called You Gotta Wash Your Hands, because that's what she used to tell us all the time. She used to say, you better go upstairs and wash your hands before you come to this table, boy. Like Mama told you to do. So that's what I would do. And one night it came to me that this is what I would always hear her say to me. So I started with that. And all of a sudden it went from lyrics to calling up my friend Evan Solak, who was a composer over at the University of the Arts. And I asked him if he would write some music for it, and he did. And then we got kids to perform it. And those kids came from right here. And this was 4 years ago. They volunteered to go in the studio, give up their time to sing and perform this song, You Gotta Wash Your Hands. And here we are 4 years later, and we have 2 students here now receiving awards for the same concept, all based around the idea that I had for honoring my cousin. So I'm very happy today. We're going to present the first Harwita Archie Shannon Merit Awards today. So that makes me very happy that we're able to do this, and I know it makes my cousin very happy. She was a loving and giving person. And again, I'm sure she's smiling today. At this point, I would like to introduce Ladiva Davis, my partner, friend. I've been knowing Ladiva since elementary school. We were at a party for my cousin Harwita when we were 13 years old. So we go back. And I'd like to introduce her because this is the hardest working woman in teaching today. A wonderful person. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Ladiva Davis.
Good afternoon. I'm not going to keep you very long because you're sitting in the sun. And I see people saying, ooh, can we get out of the sun soon? But we're going to have a very, very fine time out here today. And I'm so glad to see all of you. And the only thing that I want you to remember is to pass it on, okay? Pass the message on to someone else. And of course, the message is that the best way to prevent disease and infection is to wash your hands. And that is my message to you. That's if you take that away with you today, I will be a happy camper. Okay? I'm just so happy to see people here. In fact, there are people here who donated to the boards that you're going to see go up around the city with Mr. Jerry Blavitt, the Gita, who I've always known that way. And I would just like for those people to be acknowledged. If you would just stand. I know that everybody couldn't come, but there were people who donated to the boards. Sue, Richard, come on, you guys, Susan Thomas, don't be shy. There's Len from Rosenbach, my friend Judy Vogt, Professor Judy Vogt from Swarthmore. These are wonderful. Everybody's a wonderful person, and thank you. And these people were wonderful enough to dig in their pocket and say, I think that this is a worthwhile situation. Let me help you with what little bit I can. So with that, I would like to take this opportunity then to thank you once more time and introduce to you the assistant principal at our school, Mr. Michael J. Rosser.
Thank you, Ladiva. On behalf of Mr. Johnny Whaley, the principal, the staff, students, and parents of the High School for Creative Performing Arts, I'd like to welcome you all today. When Ladiva, it's true, is the hardest working person in education, especially in dance education, when she asks you to help, believe me, you're going to work. So if you see Miss Davis coming down the hallway, she's going to tap you. She's either going to have her hand in your pocket or she's going to have her hand on your back directing you where she needs you to go. I've done more work this morning between 9 o'clock and this performance today than I've done in a lot of Monday mornings. And that was after the Eagles game yesterday too. Now, I got to tell you, one of the things, I don't mean to take up your time, but I got to tell you, in this position, I've been blessed. I've had so many different opportunities just because I'm working here. But I got to tell you, sharing the stage with Mr. Jerry Blavitt has got to be one of the highlights of my life. 1962 to 1964, Sunday afternoons at Wagner Ballroom. That's right. He was there, I was there. It was a great time.
2,000 kids.
He's still doing it. He's still doing it. Congratulations and thank you, Jerry, for showing up today and honoring us with your presence. And now we get down to the event. All right? We have two CAPA students we are going to honor today with cash awards for their work on designing and putting together our logo, famous logo here. So I'd like to announce them and present them. If Ms. Davis, Mr. Tucker, please come down and help me out here. One of our awards goes to Samia Merritt. Come up here, Samia. And the other award goes to Michael Quinones.
I'd like to say that Samia and Michael will receive these